one side is on offense, and their offense is always winning state houses and then doing most of the damage through state houses. And that's how they have played the game. And they play it in every state they can. They play it in every year there's an election. And once they win, they gerrymander that state house, they suppress the vote on their side, and then they put into place all sorts of policies that we know are unpopular, that would never survive in a fair democracy with fair districts. That's been the sort of pro-autocracy side, if we can call them that. What's the side that's been for democracy been doing? We have largely thought none of that matters. And if all we do is win a few federal elections so we have control of the House, Senate, presidency, we're fine. We win. And that's why when Obama won and we won the House and Senate, we celebrated like we had won the whole thing.
Right.
And when Biden won in 20 and we won the Georgia Senate seats, we celebrated like, oh, everything was won. But it wasn't, because they were still in control of state houses. And so very quickly, forget January 6th even, very quickly after Biden won, if you were paying attention, it was obvious that they were still on the march crushing democracy in all the states they controlled, and we didn't gain a single state house that year. So what I try and use the analogy of my own kids is, if one side is literally on offense all the time in state houses, and the other side only is battling in 5 or 6 states at the federal level, largely ignoring state houses, and we celebrate those wins while they're celebrating all the state houses wins, who's going to win that battle? They are. They are controlling democracy at its roots. They are fighting against it everywhere. If they win the federal stuff, even more power they acquire. But they are always on offense, and we're seeing that, again, even when we won in 20, but they still control the state houses, they still ground away at gerrymandering and voter suppression, and they make it, and just to be clear, most of the damage they are doing to America, and forget democracy, but on substantive matters, is through those state houses. That's where Dobbs came from. That's where voter suppression comes from. That's where they're crushing public schools with vouchers. So if they're doing all their damage there, we got to get on offense there as well. And if we don't, they're going to keep winning, even if we happen to win federal offices.